Who engineered this? You gotta take this pulley off to get to this bracket that's behind the pulley to get to that pipe. Jonathan is some email. You suck at your job. Send. Welcome back to Winging It Garage. So today's video, we are going to be doing a challenge with another channel, Jay Witt, and I'll post his channel link down below.
In the car? You're posting it down below?
Yeah,
in the
down
car?
in here.
Oh, okay.
That's where it belongs.
Okay. Yeah,
I don't
gotcha.
really want to see it.
Okay.
Anyways, check his out. He's going to show you more of the intro of all the cars and everything. But we're doing a $10,000 challenge. And I want to let you all know in my video, I say a lot of stuff about $7,500 challenge because that's originally what we had agreed upon. But he bought something that he couldn't do it with. So of course the engineers needed more money. So we had to bump it to a $10,000 challenge. So anything I say it's $7,500, it's actually 10. A lot of it was filmed before. So anyways, most people know, technicians in the shop life, we do a lot of smack talking. So that's pretty much majority of what we're gonna do. Definitely to the engineers, because anybody knows them, they don't know what they're doing. You always gotta, for instance, take out a windshield to remove an evaporator, or take doors off to do that. It's just crazy what they engineer when they could have just moved it to a different spot. So that's what this challenge is about, the technicians versus team engineer. We chose a V6 Mustang, which is not something I normally would choose. Everything I own is V8. But we've heard a lot of good things about these, and then now that he's talked a little smack about our little V6, it's more reason to beat him with this V6 to his V8. Plus, I know the Mustang platform very well, so stick with what you know. So if you look back at his video, he's going to tell you a lot of stuff about this challenge. Starting completely stock cars. We have $10,000 budget. We're going to do a stock race, stock dyno pulls, and then a couple of little ones in between. So yeah, check his out. We have some pretty cool stuff with this that we're going to do. We're going to do a lot of like suspension work, everything like that to it. And then back over here. There you go. Yep.
I thought you were talking about a Mustang. I mean, it's over there.
I mean, that is.
I don't know what this is, but it's over there.
Yes, I'd rather be driving that one. It's way faster.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, we're on this one today.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, we got a lot of things in store for this thing. I think it's going to be fun. I think we're going to win. But yeah, stick with us. This is going to show the introduction of this car, and then the next video will show us building everything we're doing to the car. All right, guys, so we just got home. About a 4.5-ish hour round trip to Tampa and back. Well, we got the car. This is going to be our $7,500 challenge car. All right, so we did pick this car up. The guy was asking $3,500 for it. Then he told me $3,000, but when I got there, I was able to get the car for $2,800. So right now we had a $7,500 budget. Took out $2,800 for the car. So that leaves us, it's about $4,700 to do some stuff to the car. So we got to strengthen up the rear end. We got to strengthen up, put some power adder to the motor. And then definitely got to do a drive shaft because I'm sure the stock one's going to snap. We're going to do some 6R80 tricks with the trans brake like we did the Ranger. And we're going to try to get a converter put in this thing too. So we're hoping to get in the 10s. Obviously, we got to do fuel related stuff, so injectors, pump. But like I said, we're on a $7,500 budget. We have $4,700 to spend. We still got to do all of that and get some kind of good sticky tires for the rear. So yeah, stay tuned. All right, so we're back out here tonight working on the new challenge car. Had a misfire in cylinder 1. We found that it had a new coil in cylinder 4. We were hoping they had just thought wrong and
they put the coil over there thinking that was 1, because they even labeled the one behind it as cylinder 3, and the other coil said cylinder 5. So we thought they did 1, 3, 5, and they had it wrong. So I put a coil in 1, still misfired. We swapped the plug, still misfired. Swapped the injector, still misfired. So tonight I brought the compression tester home and leak down tester. So we have the compression tester hooked up now. Got everything in there. We're gonna crank the car over and see what compression we have. Let's see what he got up to. Oh, big whopping 50 psi. So we're gonna check cylinder 2 behind it, compare the two, and then we'll do a leak down test to see where the issue's at, if it's coming out of the valve, if it's got something wrong with the internals. So let's compare. All right, so this is on cylinder 2. Cylinder 1 had 50. Let's see what cylinder 2 can get. Cylinder 2, like 120. That's way more than cylinder 1 had. So let's switch it back over there with the leak down tester and see what's leaking. All right, so we don't have this hooked up yet. Just dangling down there. We're gonna get this gauge set to 0. Get our pressure set here. Close to 0. I'm gonna lock that in. So I'm gonna plug this up. See what it does. Might have to rotate the motor over. So right now, pretty much 100% leakage. We'll go grab something to rotate that crank over and see what we get. All right, so we are off to a rough start. We're not out. We gotta figure something out. This kind of stinks, but is what it is. I'm sure the guy that sold it to us, I think he knew. He just obviously wasn't gonna tell us. We have 100% leakage on cylinder 1. We made sure the intake valves are closed, the exhaust valves are closed. We hear nothing leaking out of the intake. We checked the exhaust, heard nothing leaking out of there, but I can hear it coming out of the crankcase. So it tells us we have some kind of piston issue. I don't know what we're gonna do yet. We're gonna search around so we can find a used engine for it, maybe low mileage or something. If not, we will try to get a piston and rod and slap piston and rod in this thing and put it back together and see how it holds up. Kind of bummed out to be starting this way. But yeah, it is what it is. It's all part of the challenge. You got to find a cheap car. Unfortunately, they come with problems, and they're not going to disclose them to you. They're just going to tell you how to misfire. But I know he knew better than that. Oh well. But yeah, we got 100% leakage. Not a big deal. We'll get it fixed. We're still going to make it. We got a couple things we're going to do for somebody else that has a car similar to this. Try to get some parts for this one. But yeah, on the hunt for a motor. Alright, just ran. And it's kind of dark in here. Shit. Hold on. Some lights. That helped absolutely nothing. Can you see me now? I don't know where Charger guy went. Oh, anyways, horrible run. First pass. We went a 15:01. We left everything in drive. So next pass, this thing won't spin. It ain't happening. So we're gonna turn traction control off and see what happens. I don't know where he went, and it's very dark in here. All right, so I forgot to film it. Well, I didn't forget. I thought I hit the button, didn't hit it. Not that he would have seen much because he was behind me. So today we're heading to the dyno with the white car. We're gonna do, this is the second leg of this challenge against Jonathan and the engineers. First one was going to the drag strip to see who was the fastest. We lined up against each other. He definitely had the faster car off of 2/10, so I know I had to tree him. So I treed him, beat him to the end, which gave me $250 extra to my budget. So today we're doing the same thing, another little challenge. We're going to the dyno to do stock numbers to see who has the highest horsepower. Highest horsepower gets $250 added to their budget. So right now I'm at 7,750. This could potentially get me to $8,000 budget. He's still at 7,500. He does have a V8. I'm on a V6, but based off what you Google and everything, we're really close in horsepower. I think we'll do about 220, maybe a little less in this one. Not sure what he's gonna do. But today's challenge, highest horsepower gets another 250. And so we're heading there now. We're gonna see how it goes. Ready to blow her up?
You hear that power just
Yeah,
beckoning to get out?
yeah, it scares me. It doesn't.
Might spin her on the roller.
Yeah, that's why I put my good tires on mine. I don't want to, blow the tires off on the rollers.
272. Okay, so it kind of matches what the stick shifts are doing.
I was not expecting that.
No, it just means the transmissions don't suck. That's
Yeah.
Yeah.
We can try 1 1/3.
Yeah, I was not expecting that much.
No, I was expecting.
275, so that's pretty
I was expecting about 30, 40 less than a stick shift. So that's really good.
What? What do we get?
241.
Oh, that's better than I thought.
250 bucks in our budget. 77.50. It's gonna be your demise. That's 250 bucks.
Well, now we're just back to being even.
That's fine. I just kidding.
That's fine. I just gave me enough to feel comfortable with putting a converter and shit in the car.
Yeah, there's too many things that I realize I can't do. Can't do gears. Can't do trans. Can't do converter.
See, that's the other thing too, is with this car, it's 31 spline already. It's already comes with posi. So all I gotta do is a set of gears. And I'm gonna rebuild the posi with the carbon clutch kit. So there's already a lot of stuff.
I could swap in an SRT8 rear diff for like 400 bucks
That's not bad.
and get 306 versus the 282. And those come with like the outer stubs are the same, but the inner stubs go from like a 28 to 31, I think. The diff stubs are different.
Do that again?
Huh?
Do that again?
No.
No? But how much are you actually worried about the little V6?
I mean, I know what those things can do, and it's a lot lighter. And you got a cool trans with a trans brake, you got an 8.8. There's cause for concern.
Engineers are like the kids that eat the glue sticks.
Oh, that's what happened to
Yeah.
them.
Horrible thinking engineers.
Right.
Another one, Camaro. Get 2 bolts for the dash,
Uh-huh.
pull the windshield. What kind of sense does that make?
None.
So now I gotta call a windshield company to remove it and then replace it once we were done.
And I bet you those engineers went to college for many years.
Yeah.
Spent a lot of money.
Wasted a lot of money.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, my kid could draw something with a piece of paper and a crayon better than they did.
Yeah.
Yeah.